Hello and welcome everyone. This is MrSovr with another video for TEKKIT. And, well, technically it's TEKKIT, but this is the server, again, that we've been, or at least I and 66 Hades have been working on, which is StarkCraft. And we have a lovely display here. Got some pipes going on. Got a cool screen here that I still need to work on a little bit. All sorts of the normal stuff that you've probably seen before. And why isn't it? Oh, okay. I see why. There we go. And we've had a little bit of progress in developing this server so far. Doing some really cool things. Finally, a rubber tree finally grew, which I'm so happy for. Got some automatic assemblers there. And we also have a lot of pigs. Just saying. That's a boatload of pigs. And we also have a cool, brand new death railroad, or rail cart, wow, I cannot talk, ride here. It basically has these things that shoot you from place to place, shoot you there, go all sorts of places. I'll show you that in a second, but for now, I actually figured out how to use Bluetricity, which is a really cool feature if you know how to use it. For example, we can come here. Here's a thermomatic, I think it's called. You can use this Bluetricity wire to actually power things like frame motors, which is, I personally think, is the coolest thing here, because now I can actually have elevators, even though I will admit it's a little slow. But it's still a very neat feature, and hooray, it's actually down here. So if we want to go up, there we go, we actually have an elevator. It still needs some development because there's no way to really stop it unless you drop all the way down, which can be really bad. I am thinking I'm having multiple levels here, and that's where I was not too long ago. I was up here, and up here, I'm thinking I'm probably going to have just a few circuits and stuff like that, but I might as well explain to you how exactly does these frame motors actually work, and they're kind of simple actually. So, crafting wise, I don't know how to craft, and let me see here. Here's a frame motor. That is the recipe for a frame motor. And what you have to do is you have to create a boatload of these and also have support frame, which that's how you make a support frame. Now the trick is here, as you can see, for a support frame, you realize that, well, how are these blocks moving, but it's not carrying any of these marble bricks? Well, here's the thing. The support frame, whichever, it can be connected to these motors, which, as you can see from arrows, that's going up and that's going down. If this block were connected to another block, like this cobblestone, then it would actually basically carry this stone, or this cobblestone, with it. If there was another support frame right here, it would be picking up marble brick, but we don't want that because we want the secure from other areas so people don't get duplicators. Now, the way that the actual frame motor works is used by redstone and Bluetricity. Bluetricity to power it up, and redstone to activate it. As you can see, I'm using the red power mod, which allows me to have vertical redstone wires, and of course they light up when they're on. All you have to do is connect it to the side of the frame motor to activate it, and the Bluetricity goes in the back side of the motor. And to switch the direction, you need to have a screwdriver in your hand and right click the block to change the direction of which this arrow goes. And that is the whole entire idea of how the elevator works, as in that point with the frame blocks. But how does it work, like, circuitry wise? Like, how can this activate a clock pulse for a certain amount of time for this? Well, it's kind of simple. We just have Here, let me get out of here. Well, just remember that these are 2 buttons right here. So, just remember that. It's a little laggy. Shouldn't be too laggy though. I have the server on a different computer this time. You have 2 transmitters at different frequencies. These transmitters go all the way over here, where they basically go to this receiver for one of them, goes to a state cell, and you can set the time of the state cell. And whenever a pulse comes through here and does this, this thing, as you can see, is moving very, very slowly, and it keeps this on until it reaches here, then it resets itself, and this will be off. Now this is an AND gate, and this is a transmitter right here. Now we have a timer right there that goes to the AND gate, and as long as this is on, this clock gets to this transmitter, which that transmitter goes all the way over here to this receiver, which therefore connects to the frame blocks, or motor frame blocks. And the same thing for this one, just at a different frequency. And that is how the redstone part of it works. The bluetricity is a lot more simpler, actually. You just have to produce power from solar panels or thermomatics and use batteries so it works during nighttime. And don't forget that bluetricity, when you do wires, the power ampage actually lowers the more wires you have. So at the very, very top here, the amps would be the lowest, and over here would be the highest amps. Now this wire goes to a series of different power sources. One is down here where there's actually multiple thermal generators basically. And wow, a lot of mobs are popping up here. We go... Once in a while my flying won't work. I don't know why. Okay, so it goes through here. Here's another thermal one. And here are some solar panels. Now it also goes through here, over here, up here. And don't forget it's losing power up here. Now why do I want power all the way up here? What the heck? Did I just... Okay. I must have pressed the spacebar too much. Why do we want power up here? Well, it's basically for a network of bluetricity going to all individual buildings for certain uses. Now, the actual supplying of bluetricity within each building will be provided if you actually donate to actually buy that block of land. It's very small, so it'll be ultra cheap because those buildings are kind of small, but they do go really high up. This I've been meaning to get rid of. I was trying to make like a microcontroller or something, but here are all the batteries. Yes, that is a boatload of batteries, and you can right-click on it, right-click it to see the actual power. And as you can see here, this thing is a full battery. And we also have actual slots to, I believe, charge up certain items that work with bluetricity. Now, of course, bluetricity travels through any device. So this battery right here connected to all these solar panels, this battery, as soon as it's charged, charge this battery, and so on. So we have more than enough power. And this one single wire right here is connected to all these batteries that are continuously charged. So again, the reason why I actually added more solar panels and thermal power producing bluetricity generator thingies is because the power goes away eventually based on how long you actually have the wire going. So I actually do have a very interesting setup, but I do have to kind of look for it. I had a friend kind of showed me how to do this. Let me see here. Okay. Key config. I forgot. I need a large map for this one. Okay. There we go. It's somewhere way out in the outer reaches. I believe it's like over here, but it's kind of lagging. That'll just take a second. Shouldn't be too bad. I wonder why that section didn't, whatever. I was just thinking, like, that section right there of the circle thing is gone. I don't know why. Okay, then, I guess this is a little farther away than I thought. Okay, here we are. I have a lot of explosions out here. Here's a query. It's not working right because I got permissions on, so it's just kind of trying to destroy that one block right there. But this is how it works. We got a boatload of engines right here, and we also have a what do you call it? Combustible engine pump thingy, and it basically places all the different blocks that it mines right here. And yes, I can walk through that into, I believe, this pipe, which therefore travels to this chest, and then this would be sucked out into a sorter, which then can sort different items. Like this is cobblestone, this is dirt. That's basically all you have for at the moment, and that's all you would ever get. Now, a combustible engine needs water, it needs a boatload of engines to produce oil, which, as you can see, is not really full. But before I go on with this, I would have to say that this is not my creation, so I can't take credit for this. It is Ike's creation, basically. Yeah, it's kind of cool how he has like all this oil and refineries, everything. And it's taking the refined oil into this container, which takes forever to do. But this is continuously taking up the oil, and this was an original design of trying to do a elevator through electricity. And this is taking up water. That's for oil. All the cool stuff. Okay, so how about this? Let's go to the actual world since that got updated. So go to, whoops, MW, go to world. And a nice little spawn right here. Kind of go down these stairs. There will be something being printed on there about rules and general stuff like that. Keep on going downstairs. Ah, what the heck, I'll fly. Now, the server is going to be up and running in a little bit. Still got some things to work on. I kinda enhanced the capabilities of this, but I've been still trying to look up mob spawners, and so far it hasn't really showed up for anything too much. It took me a long time to do the circuit, actually, I will admit. But yeah, that's Brian's fun little thing over there. But that's really much it that's different. Of course, the server is going to be up eventually, as I just said. And I hope you kind of like this video. It showed a few things about the server that are new. Keeps it in the loop and tries to keep people interested into the server, I hope. And it also, I showed you how to do a little bit of an elevator in TEKKIT, which, again, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like the videos. It's great when you can like it, so therefore more and more people can see it. And, so, I will be seeing you later. This is MrSovr. Well, see you later.